Hello everyone, I am Wendy with Winds of Change Ministries, and today I'm going to talk about the last commandment of the 10 commandments, plus I have a bonus. But I've been out here in nature. I do live in the natural state, and if you can see, right there, there's a duck, and there's another duck. And right there is a duck feather. My little writer's quill just found it in the river. You know, I heard something somewhere. Someone said something that you will find a feather, and that would be a sign. And this was recent. I don't remember what the sign was, but I did find my feather. It's definitely a good sign, I would have to say. So, anyway, probably that, things are just going along like they're supposed to. So, what is the 10th commandment? And this is the 7th day of unleavened bread, because it started this year on Saturday, and it came all the way. So we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is the 7th day. So the 10th commandment is not to covet. Not to covet your neighbor's spouse, personal property, servants, nothing. Don't covet. Do you know why? Because when you covet what other people have, then it gives you a lack mentality. It's a low frequency. It's a low vibrational frequency, okay? And what you're wanting to do is to elevate your frequency. That's what you want to do. It can make you feel pretty bad when other people have and you don't have. But if you find gratitude in what you have, then God will tend to bless you with more. All right? And so that's why you don't covet. You know? That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Okay, lesson over. But I have a bonus. And what we're going to talk about is instructions that is not in the traditional 10 commandments, and yet it's repeated over and over many times throughout the Torah, which is Torah is interpreted in the English Bible as law, but really a more accurate interpretation would be teachings. So we call it God's laws because, which has triggered, remember I've already talked about this, laws, lording, it triggers our rebellious nature. And so those words just give a negative connotation that has pushed people away from being obedient to God. They see obedience to God as a negative thing. They don't recognize the gift that it is. And but people like me are trying to fix all that. All right? So, what is the bonus? It is not to eat pork. And I know that this is going to be a huge trigger for a lot of people. But it goes deeper than that. It's not just pork. It is anything that is unclean, all right? That includes, and there's a long list described, that includes, when you categorize that long list and you really break it down, it starts to make sense. So, bottom dwellers, anything that, like eats dead things, like the creepy crawly insects that eat dead things, sea creatures that eat dead things, okay, scavengers. You don't want to eat those. They're the bottom dwellers. The scavengers are the bottom dwellers. You don't want to eat carnivores, okay? If now in the Bible, it gives a long list, okay? And but what it breaks down to, of what you can eat and what you can't eat. And what it breaks down to is scavengers. Who wants to eat that? You want to eat some hyenas? You want to eat some vultures? Mmm, yummy, vultures for dinner. So you don't want to eat those. And you don't want to eat carnivores. And you don't want to eat bottom dwellers. And you don't want to eat pork. So why? Well, because these animals, they carry a lot of toxins in them. And toxins clog up your system. Your body won't heal itself as well when it's got a bunch of toxins in it. Now, the Bible didn't tell you that. Modern science is telling you that. So modern science is proving the Bible right. Okay? So if you want to ascend, you want to purify your body of, toxins, bad thoughts, traumas, different things like this. And toxins are in those foods. The Bible taught about it. And yet, because of our rebellious nature, a lot of us just cross our arms like a little toddler and says, I don't want to listen to that. But now that we're older, now that we're wiser, as humanity is becoming more educated, we're coming to realize that the Bible had good information all along. And you know what? Really, that's what it's all about. God gave us the instructions. We had the right to obey or disobey, and now we're coming to understand that God was right all along. Science is proving this. All right. So short service today. Short service. I do have a great message for tomorrow, so be sure to like and subscribe. Share your comments down below, and I hope you have a wonderful day. My name is Wendy, and we're all living in the winds of change.